I just want to say a massive thank you to our entire team and show you guys what's actually happening with us completing the top level of promotion. So when somebody starts their Arbonne business, they basically buy their own shop. The shop is an online shop and it's essentially a franchise. So it's all made for you and you're just paying for your website, just have your personal name on it and gets directly linked to you. Any orders that are placed on your website, the people that order are your customers, and you get paid 35% every single week from customer orders. So basically, if a customer logs on and spends £100, the following week, you get paid from Arbonne £35. Nice and simple, nice and easy. Now, what some people decide to do, and what I decided to do 10 years ago when I started my business, was go and branch into teaching and training as well as building a customer base. So there's two sides of Arbonne. So everybody has to do this side, build a customer base, but the teaching side is completely optional. Now I opted in and I decided that I was going to teach and train 5 people initially to buy their own franchise, their own shop, and generate their own income from building their own customer base. And I just supported them and helped answer questions, did team events and recognition, etc. So I helped 5 people and they earn their own money every single week from their customer base. Now, when I teach those 5 people, I encourage them, if they wanted to also coach, train, teach, and mentor. And they did the same as me, and they helped 5 people each. And that brought into our team 25 more people with their own shop across the UK, across Poland, Canada, America, Australia, New Zealand. So I liken this to the family dynamic where you're at the top of the family tree, and then the first people that you're coaching and training are your immediate descendants, which is your children. And then when they have babies, the people they introduce are your grandchildren. So you've got 5 children and 25 grandchildren. Now, if they do the same and they're like, yeah, we're going to coach and train 5 people, you've now got 125 more grandbabies, great-grandchildren. These are your great-grandchildren. So I'm going to just do it one more time just so you can see what happens here. If they coach and train 5 people, you've now got 780 more people within your business. So you've got you plus 5 plus your 25 grandchildren, 125 great-grandchildren, 780 great-great-grandchildren. So if you added up your whole family dynamic here, oh no, I've gone wrong. I've gone wrong with the numbers. That's 625. Sorry, that's 625. Sorry. Sorry. Well, did you know that?
Yeah.
So if you add up everybody here, you've now got 780 family members made up of your children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and your great-great-grandchildren. Now, this is your whole team at this scenario. If everybody's business turns over £100 a month, the total turnover for the month is £78,000. Now, when you start this business, you also get paid from Arbonne directly on coaching and training your team. They're saving billions of pounds on not putting out training events, all the kinds of things that a business has to use for training. It can sometimes be 50% of what a business money spent, 50% is often on training their staff. Now, Arbonne don't have to pay for that. So what they do is they recognise that we're doing it and they pay us anywhere between 1% and 18% based on your experience. So the more experienced you are, the bigger your paycheck. So let's just go somewhere in the middle and say 10%, right in the middle. So if you earn 10% of your monthly turnover, your amount here is £7,800 that you're paid for coaching and training your team, plus your client orders. Now, as a whole team, we are around here. This is where we're sitting now. And we are now jumping to basically double our team to go to 177,000. It's just under double, isn't it? So we're aiming for £177,000 a month of turnover. That's what we're going for. So we're going for double. Now, when you look at that, you think, oh my gosh, that's insane. But all it actually is one more person each that you're helping. That's it. So when you actually break it down, you're like, actually, it says everybody helping one more person each. Now, I know some people will do less, some people will do more. So for me, declaring to the team this April, we are complete in nation. I've literally got to roll my sleeves up. I've got to work the hardest I've ever worked. I've got to bust my gut, I've got to pull on all my resources, and that's something that you can't do every single month. Like, you literally can't go to all your friends and family, your whole network every month and ask them to buy products from your shop. But every now and again, you can. Like, every now and again, if my friend asks me for a favour, yes. But if they do it every month, no. So I am literally pulling on every resource this April and asking every single person I know for a favour. I'm like, just one hand cream, one box of fizz, one bag of protein shake, one skincare item, one makeup item, like whatever it is that they're after. I'm like, just one item, please. I am pulling on every resource. But even doing that, I can't sell £177,000 alone. I can't do it. It's just not possible. So I have to rely on the whole team doing the same as me and rolling their sleeves up and pulling on every resource that they've got. And this is why when you say to your team, we're going nation, it's such a massive thing, because you know it's going to be messy, it's going to be blood, sweat and tears, it's going to be exhausting, but it's so freaking worth it when it happens, not just for your own business, but for your whole team's business, and believe and seeing this happen. In the last 4 years in Arbonne, there has not been a brand new national vice president. We are going to be the first in 4 years. So we are basically making history. So we're going to do it, and it's essentially just one more person each. That's it. Like, we can do it. If you can hand on heart say, I have pulled on every single resource in April, there is nothing else I could have done more, then my gosh, I thank you for that. I really do. So, Wells Nation, completing Friday the 25th of April, 2025.